one of the deals I think that worked out pretty well for you was the JHP acquisition. Why did you, well, maybe talk a little bit about how it fit your vision, the company, where strategically where you and the team were trying to take the company. And I have to ask, versus where you kind of penned it, did it work out better, the same, or not as good as you originally thought?
Well, maybe I'll take that, the final component to the question was, it clearly worked out, better than we expected, right? So if I recall, we closed that deal in February of 2014, and the acquisition price was about $495 million. Our ROI on that was 2.5 years, right? So, I mean, that's just remarkable, right? So anytime we can get something on an ROI basis of under 7 years, we're extraordinarily happy. This was just a remarkable opportunity. I mean, that company, when we acquired it, I believe is doing about $110 million of revenue and around $30 million of gross margin. And I think last year we closed out at about $1.2 billion of revenue and around $900 million of gross margin. So, I mean, just absolutely exceeded expectations. I think what we had seen in there was just really the need at par to diversify, right? And these are things that we've talked about. We were very successful on solid oral dosage. I think we really understood the paragraph 4 world. We really knew how to get into modified release and extended release capabilities. We were moving into patches. We were pretty good at 505(b)(2)s. But what was going to be that next step? And we had known for several years that we wanted to go after injectables, and we had looked at this opportunity probably 4 years earlier, but there was not enough R&D to really be able to justify it at that particular time. So in 2013, late 13, we executed in 14. We saw the opportunity and we ran very, very hard. And I think what we did and what helped me make it successful, we'll start with the people, right? At the end of the day, it really has to be culture. And that facility is such a big part of the Rochester community. And in fact, the first person that ever called me when we closed the deal was from the mayor of the town, right? Just to kind of welcome us. And I think we are and continue to be the biggest employer of the community. But the culture in Rochester was very similar to the cultures that we built in Irvine, California, and even Stamford, Connecticut, and Chennai, and of course the Chestnut Ridge facility. So there was a good blending of the people and understanding. And we had to make some minor adjustments at the leadership level. We control that very quickly, but generally deep within the organization, the cultures were great. What we did there to make that particular operation successful, it was mutual respect. You can't run a solid oral dosage facility that we were very accustomed to the same way that you do a sterile facility. So you had to understand and respect the quality systems for sterile. At the same time, Rochester was a plotter. They would plot. And that's how they would get to success, and the products that they commercialized, they were very, very good at. What we wanted to do is couple our operational execution and the things that we were just talking about, that if we could marry what made them successful on the sterile side of the quality systems, and if we could implement a little bit of this operational execution, smart product selection, R&D, scale up, and getting products out quickly with efficiencies and quality, that was something that was incredibly exciting to us. So we closed the deal in February, and our first commercial launch, I believe, was September of the same year. And here we are, Par Sterile Products, Nuco, and we were the first company to launch dexmedetomidine, and I think that was something that was remarkable. New team, culture was great, a little bit of a meshing of the strategies, and we execute it. And that's why that facility, and that's why that's such a great story and a remarkable